Look at these two sentences. They're written with the exact same tone of absolute authority. But while the first one is a documented historical fact, the second one is entirely fabricated. The system that wrote them doesn't know the difference. Asking an artificial intelligence question, it doesn't consult a database of objective reality and doesn't have a monologue or conscience the word what's line. The exactment from the Wisconsin chorus against sexual assault explains to the cats perfectly. AI generates text by predicting what words are most likely to appear together based on patterns in its training data. It is essentially a highly advanced autocomplete. Because its only goal is to predict the next word, it will confidently present misleading or false information as long as the sentence structure makes statistical sense. In the tech industry, this is called a hallucination. Deploying these tools safely requires a rigorous workflow to catch errors before they leave your desk.
Safely harnessing
Artificial intelligence comes down to a simple equation. You must systematically match your fact-checking effort to the actual cost of being wrong. Before we start verifying anything, we have to diagnose the table. We do this by scanning for the specific types of claims that are most likely to break under pressure. These are the danger zones. AI models struggle to accurately reproduce exact numbers, issues, real truths, and the names of studies or authors. As your text contains these, your risk goes up immediately. To handle this risk without wasting hours of your day, we use a 3-tier system. This dictates exactly how much time you spend checking a claim based entirely on the real-world consequences of making a mistake. Step 1 is Tier 1, the green zone. These are low-stakes tasks like personal brainstorming, adding outdoors, or journaling trying out. For these tasks, the rule is highly counterintuitive. Do not fact-check them at all. Read the output and pull what you need. Skipping verification feels irresponsible for a professional. But if the AI hallucinates a fact while you are privately brainstorming ideas for a project, the real-world consequences are zero. No one else will ever see it. Leaving Tier 1 output unchecked preserves the massive time-saving efficiency that makes these tools valuable in efficiencies. If you treat a private outline with the same scrutiny as a published report, you destroy the utility of the software. In the green zone, speed is your priority. Next is Tier 2, the amber zone. Discovers medium-stakes tasks, where a mistake would be embarrassing or annoying, but ultimately reversible. Think internal emails to your team or routine status reports. Here, the stakes are high enough that you need a safety net. The required protocol for Tier 2 is a technique called Source Plus One. The first step of Source Plus One is directly asking the AI for receipts. You prompt the model to identify the specific source it used to generate the claim in your draft. Once it gives you an answer, you leave the chat interface. You independently cross-reference that specific claim against one reputable external search engine result. During the stop, watch out for the apology. If the model hedges its answer, provides a broken URL, or apologizes to you in question, discard the fact entirely. The amber zone requires applying exactly enough friction to catch careless hallucinations before you hit send, without bugging down your afternoon. Finally, we reach Tier 3, the red zone. These are high-stakes outputs: legal analysis, financial data, medical advice, and public-facing statements on fear. Failure in the red zone carries severe consequences. A single hallucinated fact here results in damaged reputations, financial loss, or serious legal jeopardy. Because of that risk, the Tier 3 rule is uncompromising. The AI's output is strictly a starting point. Outreach cyclicite must be verified at primary source. This verification must be placed completely outside the AI system. You cannot use one AI model to check the work of another, because they often share the same training data and can easily confirm each other's hallucinations. We also injure in pieces. Lawyers support court sanctions after submitting legal briefs filled with fake peace issues generated by AI. They off to the tone and rue their cavili. Pine for verification needs checking the original PS,
searching official databases,
and reading the primary documents yourself. You must independently confirm the data without relying on the software summary. In Tier 3, artificial intelligence offers incredible speed and wrapping fees, but offers absolutely shortcuts and the due diligence. Unai or system to process AI-generated ducks, green for speed, amber for kind, when throughout slew sermd. Machine's confident tone is never evidence of accuracy. Always match your checking to the cost of being wrong. Professional competency is new lassie. Ranks enably correctly categorize every ask the white tier. Mastering system gets you a permanent advantage. Elati harvest all the ego it is be, all neutralizing its value for perfecting sabotage.